In this video, I will introduce you to variables in PHP. First, let's make a change to our code. At the moment, we just have one line of code that is printing out this message. So above this line, let's add another line that says message is equal to hello again, like so. And don't forget to add a semicolon and Ctrl S to save the file. We just created a variable called message. I will explain this in more detail in a moment. Then let's change our echo instruction to use this variable instead of message we had earlier. So we are just going to tell this all and write this variable. After that, we'll save the file. Now, if we open this in browser by going to localhost / our folder name, that is quick, and / the file name hello.php. So as you can see, hello again is printed. We see the message has changed. It now says hello again. So what did we just do? We just added a variable. Variables are used to store information for the program to use. Think of variables simply as containers that hold some information. Once you create a variable in your code, you can use the data contained in that variable throughout the rest of your program. Variables also allow us to label data with a descriptive name so our code is easier to understand. To create a variable in PHP, you just need to write its name followed by a space, then equal sign, then another space, and then the value of it. So here we have created a variable called message and assigned the value of hello again to it. And don't forget the semicolon that we have to use at the end of each instruction in PHP. We then use the variable in the echo statement, like so. When this line of code is executed on the web server, the echo statement takes the value of this variable, that is hello again, and prints it out on the web browser. Variables in PHP are represented by a $sign followed by the name of the variable. So as you can see, this is in a picture. I am showing you the correct valid ways of variable. You can use a mixture of lowercase and uppercase, like so, mixture of lowercase and uppercase letters. Then you can also use mixture of characters with numbers, like so, or underscores, but you can't use a dash in a variable. Okay, so this is not a valid variable, but all of the above variables that we just declared in this picture is true. You can use these types of variables, but make sure that, however, it's a good idea to always call them something meaningful, so it makes your code easier to understand. PHP is also case sensitive, so this variable, which begins with lower m, is a different variable to this one which begins with the uppercase M. Although you can name your variables whatever you want on these rules, I recommend always using lowercase and separating words with underscores like these. So these are all true variables. You can separate the long variables like error message by underscore. There are other conventions you can also use, like Pascal notation or camel case notation, but this is much cleaner, so I prefer to use this. Thanks for watching this video. In the coming up videos we will cover more about variables. Thanks again.